Alright, got a little bit of an odd morning going. I do still have the boy child at home, so he's actually under the desk watching a show on his own little device and relaxing. So I thought I would hop on here and play some more Baldur's Gate for a little bit until it is time for us to move to our next activity. Oh, that was not how I wanted that to go. Anyway, it's fine. So that's what we're gonna do. Good morning. Give me 1 second to finish fixing something that I did not know was not where I wanted it to be. Come on. There we go. Now I have all of my chatting accessible. I was gonna fix my hair, but it'll be fine. Oh, cool. Let you out, let you. Nobody's home. Dude, the dogs are probably barking at the mailman. I need you to pick a spot and stay there. Thank you. Oh, cool. I will check that out. Yeah. What's it about? And I fixed my dirge issue. I just finished up the Cambion fight on the Nautiloid again and dropped down this time without dirge activated. Oh. Well. I guess I should wake Shadowheart up, technically. Wake her, reach for the artifact. Wake her. I mean, if I reach for the artifact, she's gonna wake up. So, two birds with one stone, right? Start a fight. Yeah, I gotta get the edgy goth girl, basically. Who knows? Who cares? We're here. Can't hear the game audio? Oh. Fixed it.
To strain about. I remember the ship. I remember falling.
Is the game overlay working? Okay, cool. It is. I think. On my end, it's working. What happened to our Gith friend, though?
You might want to reconsider calling her a friend. Looks like she ran off without us.
Well, so now what?
First things first. We need supplies.
I'll take her word for it
shelter,
at this point.
And most of all, a healer. We might have escaped, but we still have these little monsters in our heads.
Sorry. Checking to make sure my son isn't into anything. Let's see. We. You want to stay together? Yeah, probably.
We need each other, and we both know what's at stake. Can't think of better company.
I need you around because of that little thing in your pocket. But yeah, go with that. Sure, let's get moving.
One thing, just before we go. I wanted to thank you again for freeing me. It would have been all too easy for you to run right past my pod, but you didn't.
I mean, you were screaming the whole time. It was kind of hard and
Lead the way.
distracting while I was trying to loot everything else. But yeah, go with that. Now, ad break. I think I've got it set for the one break every hour because apparently pre-rolls are...
What's in here?
Excuse you. I told you to leave that alone. Thank you. Ooh, a liar. We're just gonna run around and pick up everything. I actually do not remember what my current ad break settings are. I should probably check on that. If you are joining us from YouTube or TikTok, I am in fact a Twitch affiliate, and as such get subjected to those fun little ad roll. So I'm just trying to figure out whether it's best to leave it at once per hour or to do pre-roll. But everything I can find says nobody likes the 30 seconds of pre-roll and never again over the 3 minutes every hour. I'm not sure what's going on there, but apparently it's offensive to sensibilities to have 30 seconds of ads when you come in, because, people never come in the middle of a 3-minute ad break either. And we're definitely judging streamers by whether or not an ad is running when we open their stream with no context. I personally don't get it. I have no problem with either, but I did not know what kind of craziness I was stepping into until I went on the Twitch forums for Reddit and whatnot and found people literally getting ugly with each other over ad roll. It's a thing. Well, obviously I'm gonna take that with me. I don't think there's anything else out there.
What's hiding here?
Perfumed letter. Let's read it. Sigh. I love you. There, I said it. And if you meet me tomorrow, I'll say it again and again. And keep on saying it till we're old and gray. So let's do it. Let's go to Baldur's Gate. I know it's risky, but so's staying here. The last few months have been hard, but they're always a little easier when you're there. Leave your boat and meet me at the hill overlooking the old bridge. Bring whatever you can carry. We'll make do without the rest. Don't be late. Love, Anna. Well, Anna, it sucks to be you, because this guy, yeah, he's not meeting you anywhere. That's just not going to be a thing anymore. Oh, it would help if I had my hand on the right spot in the keyboard. That would fix that problem. But as an update, we visited the daycare. It looked really good. We are waiting on the enrollment email, and I should have that taken care of shortly, and a boy child. He real dead. I should have a boy child in child care pretty soon, at the very least for the summer, and I will be back probably to a regular schedule starting around 9 in the morning with the occasional evening stream, because everybody loves a good after dark stream.
Let's see what this does.
Open up a map. That's what it does. You know, I will say, in favor of all of these letters found on corpses, I am at least not being given missions to play carrier pigeon to all of their loved ones like I have been in various other RPGs and MMOs. I will hand it to Larian. They know we like the drama, but are not always there for the fetch quest. Hey, you were not gonna die under there. That was completely unnecessary. You only had to say let me up once. I didn't even have time to move the chair back. Would you like me to move your chair back out here beside me? So you don't die. You are not gonna die. There is still oxygen flow under there. Now scoot so I can move your chair. Okay, then I'm not moving the chair. Kids are weird, man. Absolutely crazy. Okay, there's that guy. There should be another one up here. Off to this side, I think.
Better stay back. One strike could be lethal.
What health are we looking at here? 8 of 10, 7 of 10, and 6 of 10. And they somehow just went from intellect devourers to Borg. Okay. I probably just need to... Critical miss. Are you kidding me? Fuck you.
Got to keep fighting. Bleed
Whack.
for me.
Probably gonna have to take a short rest after this because I forgot I don't have any of my stuff back from the Nautiloid. At least a short rest will do some potential good. Black. Lots of bapping when you have no spells. Ow. That was rude. Right. So, 1.
What should I do?
Hit it. I mean, what should you do?
Perhaps our survival isn't such a distant prospect.
I'm one. Oh, shit. I forgot to level everybody up. That'll do it.
Just a brief respite.
No time to rest.
And then... Let's level everybody up. I will say I definitely have gotten used to how everything works on the Steam Deck with a controller now, and while some things are more annoying in general, it's a little easier in my opinion. I may set up, if I can, to capture from the Steam Deck in the future. We're gonna grab mage armor. Careful spell. Increase the range. So 2 meta magic. Let's go ahead and give them the automatic save. I don't think I'm quite ready for twin spell. And let's do distance first. Yeah, I'll turn it up just a little, but it can't be super loud or you're gonna have to move out from under the desk. Let's see. Yep, looks good. Cannot complain there, and we're good. Let's move onward into taking things that don't belong to us.
These boots have seen everything.
Take all of that. Then we're gonna get over here to this guy. I will say certain movements are easier. Sure, I'll take another void bowl. I'll need to more carefully track my sorcery points now, or track them at all, because I forget to track sorcery points far more than I like to admit. Sure. Until it's too late. But the last campaign that I started really is just like missing the boom of sorcerer. I think everybody loves hefty AoE from a glass cannon.
My tool will do the trick.
Hopefully I have the dexterity for this. Oh look, guidance. Just in case. It's not a very good lock. And there is a Harper's cache somewhere over here, if I recall correctly. If you are watching and have played but did not know about this, I don't know if you're like me and forget that forums of people who enjoy playing video games exist and discuss things like hidden shit people miss. But I am, and I had to be told, like a moron, that yeah, there are hidden caches that I completely missed. Can't throw, too heavy. Shadowheart deer.
Whatever it takes.
I need someone with a non-negative strength score. Are you kidding me? Can neither of us move it?
looking ahead.
Dang it. Come on. This camera is gonna drive me crazy. I know! That's the crazy thing to me. Is people finding new stuff still in Skyrim. Like, how? Okay, yeah. Shadowheart's gonna have to be the doll. Here. I've been playing characters with strength scores lately, which is super unusual for me. Ooh, what do we have here? A tattered collection of reports held together with a moon and harp seal. There is frequently a mention of sacrilegious activity among a local Selûnite sect. Oh dear. That sounds problematic. This stained, ragged map has passed through countless hands. A little harp marks an area called Moonrise Towers, with a small, inky crescent sketched in the nearby forest. Below the crescent is a more recent scrawl, cache, or cache, depending on how you feel about pronouncing that without the little accent mark, or with the accent mark, or, I don't know, it's a cache to me. But I'm an uncouth Appalachian, so... Have you seen any gameplay of Oblivion, by the way? I'm still bitching about the fact that they decided to remake Oblivion instead of Morrowind, so I haven't dug too deeply. Oh, shut up, Astarion. I'm coming. I certainly am not going to be able to open all of these doors myself. And all of these trunks myself. If they're not going to give me something new, at least give me the better game. That's all I'm asking. So, yeah, I would much prefer we get the next Elder Scrolls game. As opposed to Morrowind, but if they're gonna remake another one, it better not be Oblivion Ultimate number 3, 4, and 5 before we get around to Morrowind. They better not they better not Skyrim Oblivion. That's all I'm saying. Like, don't get me wrong. It wouldn't be, yeah. Skyrim V7, please don't. Don't do that to me. Oh my lord, okay. Kill it yourself. You look more than capable, you dandy bastard.
I was hoping for a kind soul. Well, not to worry.
Bitch, I will. What the fuck happened with my hair? Guidance. I'll take it.
I saw you on the ship, strutting about whilst I was trapped in that pod.
Well, Shadowheart had the common sense to beat on the outside of the pod and yell for help.
Freaks do to me.
Like, seriously. I didn't do shit, first of all. Like, this I feel like should be one sentence. First of all, I didn't do shit to you, they got me. Second of all, put the knife away and we'll talk. Third of all, if you don't, I haven't done anything to you. Yet. Like, this should be all one thing. Not 3 separate things. Maybe I just play too many tabletops. Because this would be a whole one jumble of conversation for me. And that, I have such a hard time.
I can. Ah!
Your mind twists.
No, you can't
You're
promise me
looking
that.
out of unfamiliar eyes, prowling
I will
dark,
kick your ass with
busy
vampire
streets.
powers you wish you had,
You try to
motherfucker.
hold the memory, but it fades to the realm.
You want some of the water?
The fear.
Okay.
What was that? What's going on?
Take your sip and hand it back. That would be the Mind Flayer worm.
The worm. Of course. That explains things somewhat. And to think, I was ready to decorate the ground with your innards. Apologies.
I have met very few players that could say they would never say they would have done the same reverse roles in a situation like this. I'm certainly not one of them. Glad to see we're all caught up now.
Indeed we are. Please, allow me to introduce myself. My name's Astarion. I was in Baldur's Gate when those beasts snatched me.
Yep.
Is that so? We clearly move in different circles. So,
I love it. I love it, because
Do you
as a
know
true
anything about these
vampire
worms?
origin modded in, it just completely, in my mind, changes how that sentence sits. Obviously, Astarion is trying to make a solid jab at you, right? And then you bring in the modded in true vampire origin, knowing exactly what true vampires are like, especially if you've done multiple playthroughs or have any experience with true vampires in Gustarian. Oh my god, I need to get the Gustarian mod. That's how I'm gonna run my Astarian playthrough, is with the Gustarian mod. If it's available. I don't know if it's one of the ones that made it through. Fuck. But like, knowing that he's trying to look down on you and then going, no, oh dear lord. This is one of the times where I love people who mod video games so much, is when they add in stuff that just makes you chuckle, even though it doesn't actually change any of the game dialogue or main context. It's just nice flavoring. Games need that.
turn us into... Of course, it'll turn me into a monster. What else did I expect?
This dude sounds so fucking tired
It
every
hasn't
time I
happened
hear
yet.
that line.
If we can find an expert, someone that can control
Honestly,
these
if I'd have known
there
that all
might
it would
still be
take
time.
was letting the bean have his technology time, because he does get technology time every day. Watch a video, play an educational game, you know, that kind of thing. To let me get shit done on stream and up here, I'd have done this a long ass time ago, guys. Control it. You want to control it? We need to get rid of it.
Well, yes, of course. But first things first.
I think the hardest poll is going to be trying to collect enough people to duke it out over Ascendant Astarion versus non-Ascendant Astarion when the time comes. Because I just realized the only overlay for this that I have is on Twitch. It's the only extension I've got. And so that's where my polls sit for Baldur's Gate. But I'm streaming, and I actually think my largest viewership is on TikTok right now. And I just don't have chatters, I have lurkers. Which is totally fine. It just means I have to duke it out with myself, for the most part. Unless I manage to have enough people by the end, regularly, to put up a proper poll. Which, by the way, if you're joining me on YouTube and Twitch, I do have both chats up, though my primary chat is through is through Twitch on here. But I can see you, so hi, thank you. Anyway, let's go. You're coming with me.
I was ready to go this alone.
You do. You have the power. You have all of the power right now.
Isn't such a bad idea. And you seem like a useful person to know. All right. I accept. Lead on.
Let's get Astarion caught up with the rest of the people. Yeah. Rogue gonna rogue and not be much help till like 3 and 4, so. Did the dirge button go away? Am I free of it? It does in fact look like I... Wait, what? I need to pay... I have not played a sorcerer at all in this game, and that has just become abundantly clear to me. I already play way too... yeah, there was a dirge button. I ended up, if you watch, I'll try and clip it and send it to you later. So with the mods that I have, there was apparently a dirge button that comes with the Vampire Origins, as best I can tell. And I accidentally clicked it in the middle of combat on the Nautiloid day before yesterday while I was streaming. So I had to go back to the save right before the fight with the Cambion, refight the Cambion to pick up the sword for Lae'zel, and then start back stream on the ground because I did not want a dirge origin story. But basically, the origins are set up with true vampire, vampire spawn, and lesser spawn. So you can't... They're set up as origins, so you can't play dirge with vampire. So they added in a button that would allow you to activate the Dark Urge storyline from these origins of true vampire, vampire spawn, and lesser spawn. And it was right beside something that I was trying to use. So naturally, my clumsy ass is not paying attention at 11:30 at night, and I turned on dirge, and I did not want to turn on it on the Dark Urge storyline right now. I haven't finished the Dark Urge storyline with the Dark Urge character that I wanted. I'm trying to explore and have fun with mods, not have inner turmoil about murdering everyone. Yes! So, I've got the Vampire Bat transform. I have the Bestowful Vampire, the Bite. I have the Vampire Claw attack. Oh cool, there's Perform. I have Shapeshift, which I believe was connected with that. Yeah. Yeah, I went with True Vampire, with a High Elf ancestry, because I decided, or well, Elf ancestry, basically, because despite the lack of ears, I at least patterned the rest of her off of a Moon Elf. Because I did what I could. I could also apparently play a Siren. I got the better of myself last night, because I couldn't get Steam to properly match cloud saves, to fix last night this particular campaign. I did that this morning, and ended up making myself a half-giant arcane archer. Oh, we have the second ad break. Yeah, I think I'm gonna switch around my ad breaks.
Monster. This is the thing that abducted you.
Cool.
You could end its life.
So, basically, The mods are great. I ended up making a half giant last night when I couldn't access this on the Steam Deck because of cloud save issues.
You can't move, can't think. Thinking is mercifully done.
But yeah,
for you.
this ended up being
It will
the
be a
True
joy to
Vampire
serve, to die for it
run
an honor.
because
It's possessing your
why not?
mind, forcing you to love
Ew.
it. But then the feeling slips.
I am gonna
The creature's
mess with
mind
my
seems to focus
ad roll
elsewhere.
stuff, I think, because I do not remember. I think it's just set to whatever it is automatically. I feel like you shouldn't have had a second ad break already. Well, obviously. Ha!
Your mind's fuse, lusting for something that is gone. But then its grip claws back with a vengeance, a vice locking your mind.
I swear to God, if
into
this is the
obedience.
second character that I have to,
It needs
like,
sustenance to survive.
res because of this
With
little
your foreign
bastard
body,
this
you can
month, I'm gonna
provide.
be mad. Oh. If you're gonna let me use my charisma and advantage, yes. Yes, I will take that. Thank you.
You feel the creature's thoughts stumble against your magic, your will to resist. The monster lies exhausted, defeated. Its eyes, wet orange pearls, radiate malice.
Close them bitches forever. Oh, God. It never ceases to make me flinch, knowing that they basically curb stomped this thing out of existence. Ugh. Can I help you? I have your Doritos. Then you can go get a banana. You can have a Pop-Tart. That's what I got. There might be a Lunchable. You are welcome to go check for a Lunchable. What do you want? No cookies, no cupcakes, no chips. At least not the big bag of chips. You can have the little bag. Let me know when you're ready to get up and sort it out. Quite. Okay. I think I have taken care of all of the looting of the other bros at this point. Yeah. Okay. So I will basically just, make sure this segment of map is no longer dark. Is that the way we came in? That's the way we came in. I got turned around. With a side of yeah, basically. Oh, so I've been doing some digging with 5E. And I think I have figured out the stuff that I need to pull together so that I can either reskin it or have rules to build from to do a 5th ed modern Faerun and a 5th ed steampunk, while not as absolutely batshit as off the walls as Cloudward Ho, but functional. Brennan Lee Mulligan and his crew I am not, but I think I have found a way to manage it. And
Dead goblins
you have a
over there.
book for that?
Worth checking for supplies, maybe.
Ooh, you have my attention. Excuse me, sir. That is a drawer that I need you to not push out with your tiny little feetsies. Thank you. Oh, there is a D20 Modern Update book. I have not... No. I'm talking 5e itself, like, setting and all. We've got the Everyday Heroes book, I think. I think we have it. I could have sworn we had a hard copy of it. Because I thought David had bought it as well. You've got my shoe. You sure do have my shoe. Can I have it back, please? Okay. Oh, hello, Organized Chaos. Please stop yelling at me. The other shoe is right over there. No, you can get up. Well, you know, I'm surprised he's honestly doing as well as he is this morning, being a chill kid, because this kid is never a chill kid. But you were already in bed, I think, when I mentioned it. They don't fit you. They're my shoes, son. Do you need to sit somewhere else? Because I am in the middle of something. Anyway, move up at the edge of my chair. I think you might have missed it when I was talking about it day before yesterday, but I am... See, I love the idea of modern magic, which I think is so easy to handle in some ways and so difficult in others, because it can get kind of futuristic, but if you line work it to kind of draw where you mean by modern. Oh, that makes a lot of sense. For those of you who don't see the Twitch chat, my friend Wild Knight over here has the Everyday Heroes book to use for classes and the other books to use for species and lore. That makes a lot of sense. And I think world building accidentally getting futuristic is the way a lot of people read magic in fantasy. I have read the first 14 books of Dresden and one of the Side Jobs sets. And one of the books out of Side Jobs. Or the book Side Jobs, that's the stuff that's on the side, okay? And I think it's handled really, really well, personally, in terms of modern day magic. I think people end up feeling like it gets really futuristic when you throw it into a really heavy magic setting, like you see with Pathfinder or 3.5, 5e, D&D in Faerun. It's a different kind of balance. You have to kind of take forward what's available in the original setting with minor adjustments, and then look at how that can be used with current technology, or at least similar technology. Everyday Arcane is still in the publisher's pot to work on. Yeah. I hope. I think it's an interesting balance, and I'm actually working on it in a book that I will not be sharing outside of probably Patreon until I get all of the particulars sorted out, because I don't want to market it as any kind of fan fiction, because outside of it being the Sword Coast, it's mine. It's very similar to the way you have things like Dragonlance, Forgotten Realms. Not that I am on any kind of level as a writer as they are. But that's what I'm working through, and with the recent changes WotC made to their terms, I have to figure out how to go about it without stepping on toes and getting sued. So that's what I'm doing. Hey, thank you for the like on the live. I appreciate it, guys. Every like and follow helps over there on TikTok. And this is my job now. I've tried. I've been trying. I keep getting into final round interviews and going nowhere, so I'm just going to start doing this again. Selling stickers, doing live streams, drawing on stream, and writing. So I am going to bring that over through with TikTok and Twitch and Patreon and YouTube. So this is what I'm doing now. So everything helps. Thank you.
A hand? Anyone?
I am just going to throw everything under the Katarina Adria Arts umbrella, if you will, because the DBA will cover everything I do that potentially makes money and make my life easier. Ow, sir. That was my ankle. Well, I'm not going downstairs right now, but you're welcome to go lay on your sister's bed if you want to. Let's see. Let's see if I can fix this with magic. I have tried multiple times in the past to fix this with magic, to roll a nat 1 every single game I have tried this in. And I have a lot of games that I've tried fixing this with magic in. Interviews are a motherfucker. Yeah. If we had a slightly better situation than 5 people on one salary and a disability income, I probably wouldn't have to worry about it. But I'm trying to find a way to bring in enough on the side to cover childcare. Oh my god, I did it for once.
Whatever you're doing is working wonders. Now a quick little pull should do the trick.
So it's not like I'm looking for anything super serious full time. I think if I can do some fluff publishing for the Amazon Kindle, like romance and fantasy scene on the side, like as I go, and get this rolling, I'm hoping that'll be enough to keep us level without me losing my Medicare. Because if we lose Medicare, I will have to do some kind of full-time craziness, and I don't know that I can handle that. Are you all right? Are you better at introductions?
A bit shocked, but friend, it's a relief and a pleasure to make your acquaintance. Say, but I know you, don't I? In a manner of speaking.
Bro, that is the best description ever. Hey, Wild Knight, are you still modded? I'm having issues with getting rid of the bot in the chat. Let's see. Yes, I was on the Nautiloid. We'll do that. But yeah, no, I'm always so happy when people don't have to, like, fight through this career madness right now. It's insane. Sir, why are you hitting me? I told you, go find your snack. Or I can hand you these Doritos. Take your pick. I could have sworn I had modded you at some point. You're not getting ice cream. It's not happening. He is! Like, he is a super chill guy for someone who very nearly nuked Faerun. You are not wrong. Oh well. I won't worry too much about the channel bot right now then. It's fine. Go ahead. Gale is a very chill man the entire time for someone who is constantly about to nuke Faerun. It's crazy. And this is my favorite response because I really couldn't have phrased it more repellently.
No use sugarcoating
Slightly
it, is
off
there?
topic.
The insertee we spoke
Groomed
of
by a
is
goddess Gale.
Parasite.
Exactly. I mean,
Are you
she
aware
did the
that after a
same damn
period
thing
of
to Elminster. I have
excruciating
issues with
tension at the
Mistra
turns of the
at this
mind
point.
flayers, it's a process known as ceremorphosis, and let me assure you, it is to be avoided. You don't happen to be a cleric by any chance, do you? A doctor? Surgeon? Uncannily adroit with a knitting needle?
Something I did notice
You seem to know enough about
on my
the
recent
condition to
run,
realize it's beyond most clerics' skills.
with
Most?
my
No doubt, but I find myself hoping
other
to be
character
present
that
for
I've been
the few.
consistently playing this month off stream,
You don't happen to
the
be one
adroit
of
with a
them.
knitting needle. It is so heavily implied between extended conversations with my brain just died. Anyway, it's like heavily implied between the actions of Volo and expanded conversations with Hausen. Or about Hausen. It's either with Hausen or about Hausen. That being adroit with a knitting needle should, in theory, have taken the worm out of anyone's skull that's been infected by a mind flayer. It is so heavily implied that the magical changes to these obnoxious, nasty little yerk-like grubs, if you will pardon my ancient as fuck reference, to be pried out of your skull surgically. Like that the magic is what's stopping it. I just don't know how I feel about that. That these changes that were made by the Absolute are the whole reason we can't just rip them surgically out of the skull. Organized Chaos. If you go to Twitch, it is Katarina Adria, just like it is over there on TikTok. But yeah, you're welcome to pop over to the main chat. It's just so crazy to me. Alright. So, I possess many gifts, but tadpole extraction, not one of them.
As we've
My son
established,
just went and
few
got
enough
ice cream.
can.
I can
It's not
promise you
exactly
that my son
common
just went to get
affliction.
ice cream
We're
after
most certainly going
I
to
told
need a
that.
healer. And so how about we
I am
lend each other
positive.
a helping hand once more and look for a healer together?
Yeah, a knitting needle, or ice pick, as Volo grabs. Like, I just don't know how I feel about magic being the reason we just don't surgically remove mind flayer parasites. Ugh. But I did get a new eye, so yeah, that was nice. Yeah, that sounds like a plan.
Most excellent. Parasite shared is a parasite.
Chaos,
halved,
welcome to
or something that
welcome to the
effect.
TikTok channel.
But before
or the
you
Twitch
think
channel,
you're about
from
to
the
embark on
TikTok
a
channel.
journey with most
Good
ill-mannered
lord.
man,
I
thank you.
can't words
out
this
that
morning.
stone.
I'm probably
An
gonna
act
have
of
to step
foresighted
away for about
kindness,
2
I
minutes
assure
to
you.
make sure
I have a
that my
feeling
son didn't
ample
at least put the
opportunities
ice cream
will
away
present themselves for me to
after I
return
told him
the
he
favour.
couldn't have it. Yes. Look. We don't talk about how many of those books that I read in a single week in school when I discovered their existence. And that's what they genuinely remind me of. They just go in your eye instead of your ear, and neither one sounds particularly pleasant, if I'm honest. Hey, Gale, do you have... No, you do not currently have Create Water, but I do need to level you up. Give me just 1 second, guys. I'm not even necessarily gonna have to, like, pause the stream itself. I'm just gonna figure out whether my son is coming back upstairs. I'm back. Enjoy your lurk. Yeah, I was right. He went and got himself a snack and then was just trying to figure out how to open it. Well, obviously, we're gonna do Magic Missile, and I'm debating on Find Familiar and Ice Knife, if I'm completely honest. Because Ice Knife is super useful, but I don't know. I think we're gonna use Find Familiar and hop over to Prepared Spells so we can drop Grease and Witch Bolt from Mage Armor. And let's see. Find Familiar. We'll keep Sleep. I don't necessarily want. We'll switch out Thunderwave for Witch Bolt temporarily till our next level up. What? Come here. Pro tip. Toddlers. 4-year-olds. Children. I do love summons. They are pretty great. Oh my god. What? Lucifer, back. Come on, back up. Back. Lucifer. That does not surprise me in the slightest. Alright. You're gonna have to not make a lot of noise with this, though.
Mom, who's putting it over here?
Yo.
Mom, where's
I don't know if you can hear me from across the room right now. But when I said kids are weird, I meant it.
That's a fudge stickle. It is. Yes,
Here.
That's the fudge stickle. It's
Here.
the fudge stickle.
This child just brought up his entire toy box, and that's why he was stuck on the steps. So I apologize for having to step away for that. Honestly, summons are great. They're one of the reasons I absolutely love.
I don't want the chair under here. Get out of here.
You want the chair out? Okay, here you go. You should have more room now. They do. I'm the oldest of three, and I have three, so they just need help sometimes. And the toy box in question is like a 40 or 50 gallon tub from Lowe's. Thankfully without much in it, but he was right. He could not, in fact, get it up the steps. And honestly, he's being good. He's mostly vibing under the desk. I'll probably have him switch to one of his games here shortly, away from the videos, so at least it's not all mind-numbing garbage. And his technology time will be over here shortly, so we'll figure it out from there. Not that he usually sits still for technology time, which is what's crazy to me. Everybody talks about iPad kids, and I'm like, you can get your kids to sit still with an iPad? How? How? Somebody tell me. Alright, Gale has leveled up.
Not as bad as it could have.
It's an accurate statement. If you guys run straight through that, I'm gonna be mad, so we're just not gonna go that way. Oh, wait, I wonder if this will work. We're gonna try it. Where'd it go? Where'd it go? Aww. So no, it's not gonna work on that. Your girl could hope. Anyway, I think we're gonna come around here to Lae'zel and probably, I don't know, I need Astarion. And as much as I like Gale with Find Familiar, well, then again, how many healing potions do I have?
Keep a blade close.
Let me work my magic.
I could probably put Shadowheart away and get by on short rests and healing potions. Because even, I don't know, I don't feel like I use
Must have been here a while.
Shadowheart as intended as a cleric. Like, she heals sometimes, but if I have the right loadout, I don't need a lot of it in this setting. Because I play for the story when I play. It brings me joy. So I don't play balanced unless I am already familiar with my character loadout completely. And unless I get bored because I have a setup that is easier than I thought it was. I don't know. I'm a Care Bear whiny little bitch. Let's be real.
Zoru was right. Yellow as a toad, twice as ugly.
The thing's dangerous. Leave
Good
it for the
clerics don't need to
goblins
heal.
kill.
That's right.
And if it escapes, how will you... Oh, a guest.
Your skull pounds in response to the prisoner's white-hot stare. Her lips don't move, yet you hear her voice.
Get rid of them.
Excuse you. Do not put your ice cream on my clothing. That is not acceptable. If you need somewhere to set it, I can hand you a plate.
Your words flow to her, though you never speak them aloud.
I know what grows inside you, and I know of a cure.
Cure.
Can't trust her. Her kin nearly got us killed when they attacked the Nautiloid.
That's fair. Jefferson, do not make me say it again. Pay attention to where your food is. Lucifer Morningstar. I know you are not trying to get to the chocolate ice cream that is under my table. For those of you unfamiliar, come here, Lucifer. Come here. This is Lucifer. He's hard to see right now, but he's here. This is Lucifer. He's my buddy. He does a lot of things for me. Ooh, fun. Macaroni is good. This is the guy that's been keeping me going, also doing damage on a regular basis, but you know. Yes, I'm talking shit about you again. Go lay down. Platz. Ah, Platz. Thank you, Platz. Okay, he's not over here for the ice cream. He's over here for me. It's fine. I'm sitting! This is either going to make her hate me. Just for the overkill. Jefferson, you need to eat that before something else does. Yes, pupper. He is the best service
right.
pupper.
No one's safe if that thing goes loose.
It's
Not even
just
us.
when he's not being a service pupper.
Enough. Lower the trap.
He
Ready your blade.
is obnoxious.
You've but one chance. Join me or die.
That was the plan from the get-go.
No!
You lying rat!
Chomp.
Another step forward.
This is why we have this. 1, 2, and 3. Sucks. I kind of liked Nymessa and this guy in camp, but you know, what doesn't kill them, or what doesn't kill me kills them and doesn't get back to the camp.
On the move.
No, I don't like that because it requires a save. That's melee range. Damn it. I need that to not be something melee range.
A tale for the ages.
Indeed.
6.
Indeed, sir. A tale for the ages.
The tadpole hasn't yet scrambled all your senses. Auspicious. But the longer we wait, the more it consumes. My people possess the cure for this infection. I must find a creche. You will join me.
Careful. She obviously sees your kindness as weakness. Don't let her take advantage.
You know, a simple thank you would not go amiss. That's all I'm saying.
You may as well suggest a wyvern bow to worms. The cure I offer will suffice as thanks.
I'm not asking a wyvern to bow to worms. I'm asking you to say, I was trapped. Thank you for getting me down instead of letting me die.
It is many things. A hatchery, a training grounds, a shelter. Githyanki protocol is clear. When infected with a gay tadpole, we must report to Augusto for purification.
Now, the question I have is, what made her think this was actually going to be not murder?
The party's full. You'll need to make room. Very well, but heed my words. The Horned Ones mentioned.
Is it just me, or is Gale like super easy to please?
Has seen Githyanki. A crash must be near. I must interrogate this Zoru. Our very lives depend on it. I will be at your camp. Do not keep me waiting.
Hey Lae'zel, can you not decide which way the camp is? Alright. Let's hit a short rest. That should be enough to get through these guys if I fail at this conversation. And by fail at this conversation, I definitely mean murder. Because I want their shit. Exactly. They'll save every last infected Gith from a life as a mind flayer. Not necessarily from the worm, but from life as a mind flayer. Which is definitely the intended purpose.
Turn someone inside out. Quickly.
Don't sound so giddy, my guy. What? Oh, not enough movement.
Still on my feet.
We'll just
Best be on my way.
casually step forward here. Oh, that's right. Yeah, not enough movement, so. Screw your arrow of acid. Ow. Ooh, I did also get the Cambion race edition. The Ignis reminded me. So that's cool. Yeah, we're just gonna come over here behind Astarion. And will Witch Bolt reach? No.
Mom, look under your table.
I see. Do you need to go wash your hands?
No. This chocolate.
Have a napkin. Good job.
There's also
Do you need a napkin for your hands?
no.
Hand it here. I'm sorry.
Great.
Again, this is one of those things where I knew there would be minor interruptions here and there. And so I apologize, but it is what it is when you have small beans that are waiting to start their classes. I say classes like he's gonna be in school, but pre-K, yo, pre-K. Walloping.
Strike hard, strike fast. Take your
I'm ready.
Still breathing, despite everything.
Indeed. Let's see what we got. We will, at the very least. Can I jump over Astarion? Is that a thing? Oh, good. There's enough opening for that. Not quite dead, but close enough. Also, yeah, I'm taking advantage of the fact that it is too damn hot
And run.
to actually... where'd she go? Over here. Okay. Well.
Outmaneuver them.
To go outside.
Here you go.
Thank you, darling.
Dang.
Yeah, because you're playing, or you're trying to eat melted it with a popsicle stick, honey. Just set it on the ground and then go wash your hands when you're done. Anyway, those are also downstairs, still on the bed or in the kitchen. There are no wipes up here. They are downstairs. You are going to have to open your ears and listen to me. Nope. Nope, sir. Thank you.
I'm gonna sing a song, but it's that.
Okay, later. I will let you sing a song with the microphone later. Now go clean up. You are a sticky mess.
No.
Then I'm gonna take your stuff away and you're gonna have to clean up the mess you've made instead of playing with other toys. Go wash your hands. Gizmo, no. The Lucifer is not the only canine in the room, by the way. Anyone who's been around the stream for any length of time has met Gizmo. She's still here. Gizmo's here. Let's see. Did I actually hit her? Did it work? It did. Good.
Nothing will stand in my way.
And chomp. Smack.
Ow, my hand is
Lucifer, Klutz.
my
Ow.
hand is
I know.
Ow.
Excuse me. If you could not... Hey, don't kick at him. Not when he's alerting to me.
Don't bite me.
Go clean up, son.
It's been a long day. I need to rest soon.
Okay. JJ, go clean yourself up. And then we'll go down for lunch in a little bit. No. Okay, Lucifer. Alright, yes, it is time for the Withers Fort. It's my favorite. I will probably be back this evening to pick up the stream from there. But Lucifer is telling me that I need to go lay down. So I'm gonna have to go do that. so that I am well enough to do the Withers fort later. He is a very helpful dude. But he is gnawing at my arm and telling me I need to go take migraine medication and lay down. So, service dogs, guys, they are the best. He's actually, if you remember any of my Katerina Adria stuff, if you follow on other social media, this is the guy that we were raising $4,500 to get. And he has been pretty much invaluable. So I'm going to listen to him before I am non-functional for the next like 3 days. That said, I will probably see you guys around 8:30 or 9 Eastern Standard today. This evening. So, thank you so much for coming to hang out. This has been absolutely great. And we will go collect Withers this evening. Bye, guys.